guys! So, you loved my hospital bag, and now that my baby girl has arrived, everywhere I go, she goes. I wanted to share with you guys what's inside my diaper bag. Alright guys, you may have recognized this bag from my nursery reveal, but if you didn't, I want to tell you guys about this awesome bag. As you can see, it says, "The future is female," and I truly believe that. I have a baby girl at home, and why not start, putting in some positive messages right away. So this bag is from 7am Voyage. That's kind of like a really cool name. It's durable, it's cool, and it's easy to carry around. First, the most important thing is, your baby gotta eat, right? So this is breast milk, if any of you guys don't know what breast milk looks like. So what's really cool about it is it can stay out at room temperature for about 6 hours. And also what you can do is if you're out and about longer than 6 hours, you can just chill it with an ice pack that lasts for about 24 hours. So that's one thing that I absolutely love about breast milk. This bottle is called Como Tomo, and what I like about it is it mimics the breast. So this bottom part right here, it's really nice and soft. So when your baby starts holding the bottle, it'll be similar to the breast. And then the nipple is, just like the breast as well. So it's great when you're doing both, if you're breastfeeding and you're transitioning to the bottle or just going back and forth. And what I also love about these bottles are they're very wide, so it's very easy to clean. So I definitely have a bottle or two, and it depends on how long I'm out. I'll have it on ice, like an ice pack or something like that. Now, what happens if your little one poops? I think it's really important to have kind of like a portable pad. In public restrooms, they do have those changing pads, but I don't like to just, throw my baby on there because you don't know how clean it is. So I always like to get my own pad to lay my darling baby on. And then what's also really cool is they have these really cool compartments in them. And you can just put your wipes in. And I love how small and portable this is. When you have a baby, sometimes, they spit up on themselves or they have little accidents. So I think it's really important to pack a pair of changing clothes. And I just thought this was really, really cute. It says, "I get it from my mama, yeah, she got her eyes from her mama." I find that, whenever you're out and about, if you're at the restaurant or even if you're changing your baby, you kind of have to keep them occupied. Sometimes, they'll get uncomfortable. So I always like to bring some sort of toy you can just kind of entertain them with, whether you're in the car. This also kind of hooks on a stroller. So, we were just at the mall the other day and I put her in my stroller and, she can just kind of look at this and stay occupied. It has a little mirror on it, which is really cute. It's very colorful, has these cute little rings on it. It just keeps them entertained and stimulated, should I say. And it's a cute little elephant. Hi. If you guys watched my other video about what's in my hospital bag, I kind of showed you this, this cute little blanket. I think it's important to bring a blanket along with you, just in case it gets chilly. This also works as a blanket that you can kind of lay your baby on to burp, just in case they spit up and you don't want them to spit up all over your clothes. And then also a bib. This bib matches the blanket. It's so cute. And of course, you can't leave the house without some diapers. That would just be horrible. I actually heard some horror stories about people running out of diapers and their babies have had little accidents and they don't have any diapers left. So I always like to pack, a lot of them because I go through 8 to 10 of these a day. Whenever we're going outside, again, you don't really know what the weather is gonna be like, so it may be sunny. So what I like to do is I like to pack a little bonnet. When I put my little baby girl in a stroller and the sun's kind of hitting her, I always like to have some sort of sun bonnet available and ready for her. I remember when I was this tiny, how I could like wear a little bonnet. I have an extra pair of socks. These socks, I mean, look at this, really. These are so cute and tiny. I just love these. My little baby girl's so tiny. Yeah, so I have some extra socks just in case one slips off and you're like, oh gosh, where did it go? I mean, I've lost shoes like on babies because, you know, because shoes and socks, they're constantly falling off. So I think it's important to pack some socks. And then I like to pack extra mittens just in case, you know, she loses one. When you're out and about and people see your baby, sometimes what they like to do is they'll go, oh my gosh, she's so cute, and they'll start touching her hands. And I'm like, no. Babies, you have to be very careful with them because of germs, and you just don't want them to get sick. So I always like to have them wear mittens on their hands just in case someone decides, you know, to touch her hands. Another reason why I like to have my daughter wear mittens is because, you know, they tend to scratch themselves. They have some long, sharp nails, and even though I like to trim them down, she can still kind of scratch her face, and we don't want any scratches on her little face, so I like to put some mittens on her. This is like really important to my husband. One time I was giving her a bath, and he's like, Tia, are you gonna take her mittens off? I'm like, yeah. Like, he wanted me to keep the mittens on while I gave her a bath. He's like, what? The worst thing that can happen is the mittens get wet. I'm like, Corey, she needs to take her mittens off sometimes, like half of the day, or she's gonna be stuck like this. I don't want her walking around like this. And he's like, oh, that'll be fine so she can fight off the boys. I'm like, Corey, my husband is crazy. He's like already so like overly protective. She's fine, Corey, she's gonna be fine. But anyway, mittens. While we're on the topic germs, I think you should always have some hand sanitizer, especially when you're on the go. I love this one in particular because, of course, it's organic, and also this is a great tip. It's lavender. And what happens when you smell lavender? You get really nice and calm. So when you're around your baby, the smart thing to do is just wear some lavender because it'll keep the baby really nice and calm. Can't forget the pacifier. Pacifier is really important, and I love these pacifiers. They're like all natural. My daughter, she loves it, and I remember we used to have pacifiers like this. I remember I used to use a pacifier like this when I was a little girl. So yeah, so pacifiers are important too. I also have these really cool bags. So whenever they go potty, I just put the dirty diaper into one of these bags, and then I throw it away. See, I'm a good person. I just don't throw a dirty diaper in the trash. I like to just, you know, wrap up everything and put the dirty diapers in a bag, and then I toss it. So that is everything that's in my diaper bag, and make sure you follow Tia Mowry's Quick Fix, and I'll see you next week.